Good night, everyone. It seems I'm a bit frozen. There I am. Much better. Well, evening, everyone. You've joined me on this wonderful evening of Mother's Day, actually. Well, in Australia, at least, it's Mother's Day. I suppose it could be something else for other people. Yes. So I hope to all the mothers out there that you've had a wonderful day, and all to those new mothers out there, keep fighting on. Sleepless nights shall continue, but we'll see how it goes. As the title has probably clued all of you in, it's appears to be the final chapter of this game we've been playing. Oh yes, evening. And it'll be a nice thing to finish up on, I suppose. We'll see how long it takes. I don't think it'll take us less than 40 minutes to do the last one, so maybe we'll just chat a bit for the last 40 minutes. But yes. Oh goodness, quite a full day today. Played board games and ate cheeses and crackers today. It was quite nice. Hope you all spent a wonderful day with your mothers as well. Let's just move right on now, I suppose. And now, let's see if the game appears. Hey! The Darkside Detective. Again, it's once time to trawl into my memory and attempt to remember how I characterize these fellas. We'll certainly see. We'll certainly see. The last one. Case number 6. Dawn of the Dead. Lo, Noir, that's right. The chief summoned us all to the debriefing room about a code red citywide issue. Ah yes, do tell me if the sound's all fine. I don't think I've changed anything since last time, but as I've watched other people, I've discovered that live streaming can be one of those arcane, esoteric sort of jobs, where it just seems to not work sometimes because it doesn't like you, I suppose. You didn't hold your head right. So, let's start, shall we? Dawn of the Dead. Nope, sounds good. Wonderful. Oop, Chief Scully Owl. Resident reference to X-Files. Should I go with the Catholic Kim voice? Is everyone here? Good. There are riots all over the city, so it's all hands on deck. Well, that's more like 7 hands, I suppose. That means you too, McLean. Time to do some real police work. You sure your iffy stomach is able to do it? You two stop it. Officer Murakami was wounded in the field, but has been cleared by medical to give us a briefing on what's happened out there. I'm not going to pretend to do a voice of somebody called Murakami, as I rather not be, arrested for a hate crime. Guys, I've not seen anything like it before. Hordes of angry citizens shambling around, attacking one another and smashing up the place. It all seemed so mindless. Ominous. We don't know what's causing this behaviour, but we need to get out there and stop it. Be careful out there and good luck. Squad dismissed. Oh? New detective. Wow. What a terrible name. How so? Denmark's the newbie doesn't make it through the day. I'll take that bet, King. You'll make a fine detective. Actually, what's your name? Fish. Fish. Fresh fish. Makes me hungry. There's some sashimi. Oh. Let's go get Dooley. Where first, I wonder? The museum. Oh no, what was this idiot's voice again? This utter fool. What was his voice? Something high-pitched. Goodness. I can't remember. What? I genuinely can't remember, so, What's the door smashed in? That is not it, but we're going with it. Looks like a break-in. Looters? Maybe, but they tend to go off for televisions, not tapestries. Let's check it out. Let's head inside. Oh, a dinosaur. An impressive specimen. Seems to be something stuck in here. Something in a dinosaur. I hope it isn't something that makes it come to life. Like that Night in the Museum movie with... What was that fella's name? I can't remember. What Ben Stiller was it? After watching extensive historical footage, Twin Lakes researchers believe this beast escaped a Costa Rica theme park in the early 90s. Presumed cause of death is drowning, as its tiny arms wouldn't allow the great distance of swimming to the mainland. I think you need to work out your science a bit. My neck snapped a bit there. That's what I get for scratching my face. I just can't seem to remember Dooley's voice. I know it wasn't that. Why can't I summon? It's like a voice being on the tip of my tongue. I've never had an accent. Oh, Ben Stiller. Oh, there you go. My memory's better than I thought. Like a steel trap. Anthropology. Human research, eh? Tall skeleton. This must be what a plastic skeleton looks like. Scientist thinks it may be of the human body was modeled on. That's one way of looking at it. That's it. Short skeleton. What a fine institute of learning this is. Curiosity count. Okay. Mummy? Now we just need a beautiful co-actress and beautiful co-star, and we'd have the Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser. This guy sort of could be Brendan Fraser, I suppose. He's got the hair and the brown jacket. Maybe a bit of 5 o'clock shadow. That just might be shadow, but I don't know, it could be 5 o'clock. Oh, that was awful. Vrr. Why did I make that sound? Where the woman came from? A scepter? Acceptor? I don't even know her. Ah, that's it. Acceptor? I don't even know her. That's not quite it, but it'll work. Wait, who are we talking about? Oh, I got a scepter. I smash it. Looks like jewelry was missing. The plaque says, the gem of Osiris. Ominous. Osiris, the Egyptian death god? I can't help think that it's tied with what's going on across the city. Perhaps. You'd have to be pretty slick to try swallowing that medicine. Tablet, yeah, I got it. Choose the tablet on them. Okay. Ah yes, I could use this to get whatever the hell exists within this large dinosaur. There it is. Bird bones. That must have been the Tony Rex's last meal. Tony. The T has to stand for something. He's not wrong. It does stand for something. Just something a bit more dramatic than Tony. Though it would have been very funny if that's how we named ancient dinosaurs. Yeah. Got a feel for these games. I feel like you just have to try everything sometimes. Excuse me. A good gin. I've done good work here. Yes. Before he was all bones, really. Wasn't even skin and bones. And now he's just less bones. Drop some weight. Ah, Perhaps we could use the bird bones to pick the curiosity. A very fragile kit. Maybe if I match these bones to the tumblers in the lock, I'll be able to open the cabin. How convenient that the bones are somehow matched to the tablet in the lock. Now, that would be that one. That would be that one. That one. Oh, no. Maybe? No, this one. And then this one. My mic sometimes gets in the way of my screen. I've got to move it a tad bit. Let me put it beside me so you can hear the wonderful sounds out my window. Maybe you'll hear a cockatoo or a large dog. Ooh, a brain jar. A jar of pickled brains. I prefer pickled onions myself. Ah, yes. Zombies, brains. Okay, you can have that. Giving the brain to him will achieve nothing. Put the brain in the sarcophagus then. Look at me, I'm really getting the hang of this. Don't say an old dog can't learn new tricks. Now that's a case closed pun in here somewhere. There's just no time. I don't think we'll find anything else of note here. Let's get back to the next crime scene. Okay? Mansion or Chinatown? Let's flip a coin. I flipped that coin over the back of my computer. That was a terrible decision. I'm just gonna say heads and go to Chinatown. This is where you get McNugget's retirement urn. What a fun party. We spent the entire time chasing around monsters. Chasing memories, you mean? Chasing memories, you mean? There it is. Ah, dueling. Change. I'm not going to say never change, because I want you to change. There's a stringless tennis racket here. A large oval. A bubble maker. Are those paws? Nah, it couldn't be. Help! I'm trapped! Get rid of them! Monkey paws all came to life. Not feeling so lucky now. The monkey paw. I hope the riots in the citywide weren't all done dead related. Less worry, more scurry. Get rid of them. Healing crystals? Crystals used from Soul of Healing. Ah, this is sharp. Might be useful. I've been to one of those crystal healing places. Actually, it was a, what was it? Like this crystal resonance thing. Picked up a soundboard from a lady who worked at a church that did this whole, like, crystal resonance things with these, like, crystal urns. Quite interesting. Fun lady. Had a lot of interesting stories to tell. A bit of a vagabond. Travel in the country. Given my current predicament, I'm starting to think none of these lucky charms work. Is that skull real? That's the skull of the previous shopper. Her will stipulated I keep it on display at all times. A dream catcher, used for trapping nightmares. Might be useful in this nightmare. It always makes me never understand why people tattoo dream captures on their body. Isn't that the opposite of what you want to do? Ah, which reminds me of those posts on Facebook you see about that kind of stuff. But people will do what they want to, I suppose. Now. Dreamcatcher. Okay, lucid. Okay. Just ruin that nice dream. Oh, we're making a net. Use it, though. A net full of monkey paws. I feel like there's a joke somewhere in here. Oh yes. I suppose I had to catch those hands. That's a phrase, right? I got that one right. So look, it's empty inside. Thank goodness you came out of others. I don't know how to escape. You guys couldn't send other cops. Whole force is busy. This is harassment. You called us! Not my shop, you did. You sold them to Dooley. Couldn't have sold them something that doesn't exist. I don't have the ability to wink, but if I could, I would. I only have the ability to put one eyebrow up, quizzically. Is that so? But you just said wink to me. Oh, he said he didn't even do it. No, I didn't. Wink. I should bring enough for window to burn everything. So, well, I am making very strong pace through this. Oh my god, my coat's in. Fleecewood Max. That sounds very familiar. Did we get everything? Did I just have to talk to them? I think my name is Detective McQueen. Ah, it looks like we got the wrong guy. Like your rabbit foot. My monkey paws, the body out back. They're all started moving. Wait a minute. Body out back? I never said you've got that. You got no proof. Julie, did you hear? What's happening? I tuned out. You were asking me so many questions. My fellow was robbed last night. Tell me more about the problem. Last night, some goons floated in. They smashed up the place and took some entirely legal ritual components. Ritual components don't sound legal. Good thing for me, the evidence was stolen then. Floated in? Yeah, floated in a green haze. That sounds like Darksiders to me. I don't think we'll find anything else here, do we? I'm not sure what the Darksiders are doing here, but we need to get back to the next crime scene. I suppose we do. To the mansion. We have reports of a break-in at the Don's old mansion. See, it's chaos. Surely better things to focus on than derelict building. We don't know who they are or why they broke in. This mansion belonged to the Mafia Don. For all we know, there's a hidden weapon cache in here. Given how crazy things are across the city today, whatever they want, we'd better make sure they don't get it. Sandcastle. Also a waste of time, but what's working without hardly working? What's working hard without hardly working, I suppose? Just not in this particular case. Now, how do we get in? I guess we approach. Strange equipment, eh? Must belong to whoever's in there. Stuff like this looks dangerous. Better power it down. Oh, a battery. Convenient. Enter the mansion. Oh, lovely. Come for this. This place is condemned. Brained. The butler did it. I tell you, the butler did it. Even though this butler is lacking in the mental faculties to do much of anything, except for shamble. But then again, what's the difference between that and a geriatric butler? Is there somebody out there? Yes, are you okay? I'd be a lot better if I wasn't trapped here by that thing. Ah. Hold on, we'll do something. Really a vote of confidence. A rope. Couch. Nothing else? Behind the painting? You mean mean actor. You think those two facts are related? Probably not. Now, if we couldn't find a knife. No convenience, truly. Fine, but after all this, you're buying me pancakes. Could go with some pancakes. Should have had pancakes this morning. Made a breakfast in bed. Not for anyone else, just for myself. Pots? We could use these at the Blood Wolf camp. Somebody ruined our pots by melting all the marshmallows over them. Must have been somebody else. Couldn't say who that is. What a shame. Ah, those monsters. Half clean this cup. I'm sure they wouldn't mind me taking their sponge. A steel wool. Interesting. Anywhere else to go? Open cupboard. Various supplies, including candles. Okay. Oven. There remains a long forgotten roast chicken in here. It is not edible, Dooley. For God's sake, it is not edible. So we have a candle, a steel wool, and a battery. I feel like I can make something out of this. That's plausible. Emily. Miss you already, you fire-crazed maniac. With your Fire Whisperer's badge. Just leave that there. Fire stuff. Hey! Oh, and a house fire. It's safe to come out now? For not very long. Detective, is now enough information? I'm allergic to fire. Most people are, Dooley. Most people are. Roxa? You guys! Oh, you big one this time. I butchered that sentence. What were you doing here, actually? For no reason. No reason at all. You should go outside before you tell us. Ah. The glow of the fire at night. Makes me want to roast marshmallows. Do a hungy. A very, very big hungy. Thanks for saving me back there. Are you okay? I am, thanks to you guys. What's with the get-up? I'm an in-spookter now. Since I kept finding myself in weird goings-on, I licensed myself at a franchise. There was a localized storm here last night, so I knew it meant something was happening after the events at the library. Good catch. Is it your equipment? It is, the Spookometer. Do you like it? It reads spooktivity. Ooh. I brought it with me to help me get readings. But I got trapped in that room and didn't get to look at the readings yet. Yeah, later, yes. But not at first. There were people here, searching the place. Their accents were hard to understand, but they were looking for the Dawn. But he's been dead for a while. Yeah, they left when they realized that. I waited for a while to make sure they didn't come back. And then that thing burst out of the floor, and I was trapped again. What are the readings say? That's all. The battery's missing. I wonder what happened. Thankfully, there's a printout inside. Give me a second while I open it. Ooh, a lot of spook-true readings. Whatever was looking for the Dawn. They weren't human. Dooley, I just figured it out. Oh, did you know? The Darksiders aren't looking for something at the Dawn's house. They're looking for the Dawn. But you said he was dead. Which is why they took the gem of Osiris and the ritual components. They're trying to resurrect him. Wow, Detective. What an amazing coincidence that every place the Chief sent us was tied so tightly into what's really going on. Yes. It's almost like something is guiding us. If we had been sent to even one different location, you may never have pieced it all together. There's no time to work with the undoubtedly small probability of things having worked out like this. We need to get back to the graveyard, and fast. We can't let him return. You should probably leave too, Raxa. Raxa. Was that fire you started? Fire? What fire? You must be saying things. Probably starved from being inside. Bad for the mind. Make sure you eat something when you leave. Which you should know. For food. If you do for now. For food, not fire. Well, that went smoothly. Oh. Why are we... Okay. I wonder if we can get an overview of the situation from here. That's what I feared. The place is swarming with zombies. Darkside, as we've heard about. They're firing at somebody inside the church. I can't make out who, though. Look, Dewey, there's some mumbo-jumbo happening in that crypt. We need to stop them from bringing the Dawn back. Indeed we do. Just jump off the cliff, I guess? Oh, we drive that. That makes more sense. The zombies, alright. Looks like we're not getting in there. Pasta barley. Okay, and what's a person who says, "Hey, bruh, I need your help. I'm being confronted with the dangers to both my physical self and my dogmatic views on the universe here. There's somebody trapped in the church. If we don't get in and help them, they'll be zombie fire." Move right. Push the dumper. Covered by the massive dumpster. Broken railing. Well, we're back out of the gym. I hope we're gonna have to find another way. No idea, but thankfully it's working, and not our concern. Also, the streetlights fall on the city maintenance department and not the police. I thought you'd know that, Detective. Well, that joke certainly went over his head. If it went any more over his head, it would be in violation of the, what are those? Aviation law. Now, how do we get this dumpster to move? Get the squad car? Maybe hit that with the knife. Okay. Hit them with the nightstick. Finally, a positive application for police brutality. That joke, in light of recent events, in countries I shall not name, is probably not a very good one. Well, its hand broke off, but it does seem to be cared. I need to find another way. Alright. A zombie hand. What in God's good name am I going to do with a zombie hand? Water can bless it after. Low budget, holy water. Get yours now. Where would I hide the solution to this particular little puzzle? Just hold the zombie hand. Slap Dooley in the face with a zombie hand. Tear their arms off and beat him with the wet sides of it. Now, where did I hear that? Oh yeah, that was... I once did karate, you know? That's what's... Once one of my instructors said to me. I'm gonna teach you how to tear their arm off and beat you with the wet side of it. Which was a bit dramatic for karate, but he was a fun guy. Push dumpster. I must be missing something. Can I use the arm to get out? Nope. Rusted over wheels, eh? Now, this is always the problem. There's always a moment like this in most cases. I'm missing something. Whatever could it be? Oh, there's a manhole there, but how do I get to it? Broken railing. Push dumpster. Look-in dumpster. That's what I was missing. Convenient. Oil can. Lucky I have an extra hand for us. There we go. No, Dooley, you cannot eat the box and the old box stew. Okay. Oil can. Convenient. I'll go over the wall, you go over through the sewers. Hopefully that way one of us can save those people and stop the Don from being brought back. Have I mentioned I don't like ton- At the time, buddy. The city needs us. I know. Hey, detective? Yes? Be careful. You too, buddy. You too. Why does this sound like the setup for something? Oh no, I'm playing as Dooley, my worst nightmare. No doubt this is a secret bolt hole for government informants. My greatest nightmare has come true. Dooley. I am the idiot. I was the idiot all along. Hydrogen monoxide into homes. Monsters. The classic dihydrogen monoxide. Every serial killer has drunk that substance. Every criminal. And every murderer. Terrible. A sewer gator. Hey, little guy, what are you doing out here? Watch my stories. Believe me. A gator? In the sewers? Watching TV? Well, that story checks to me. Enjoy, mister. Just keep out eyes for cannibals. Alright then. Oh! An evil clown. Classic. Hey, Doolies. Aren't you gonna say hello? 1 second there, guy. What's the clown doing down here? This isn't a circus. I get balloons to wayward kiddies. Do you now? And there's a cotton candy and rides and all sorts of surprises down here. Sounds like somebody's about to... I'll stop that sentence. Surprises? Did I mention all the balloons coming out at us? I see no harm in any of this. Good for you, making sure those lost kids aren't threatened. As you were. You too? Power books. And this book showed the power of the city. Electrical and political. Right. I see what it's trying to say. Oh, and right next to the evil clown is the most evil of all. Lazy tradies. Ow, oh goodness, a Cockney accent, eh? Hello again, officers. What brings you down to the sewers? I'm going to transform that accent. As you know, there's cops always waiting in the filth of humanity. But why are you here? Us? We're just repairing the power lines. Notice all those flickering lights across the city recently? We're gonna fix that. That is sure great. A great excuse. You think I'm an idiot? I see your sign. You inverted eye. You guys are eye masons. Refrigerate. No, the other one. Freeze. I mean freeze. I'll give you that one, Dooley. That's why so many of my TV's dinner spoil. Drop your stuff and get out of here. I'll arrest you, but I have places to be. We just hear the resisting arrest, is it? I guess we gotta listen to the officer and take the day off, Tyrese. Joe, nice to get home to family early for a change. They're gonna be eaten by the clown, aren't they? Oh no. Well, I suppose we'll confiscate their hammer. In a hole in the planet inside our planet, building a lair for the lizard people who secretly rule over us. Maybe they were planning to sacrifice something to the moment. Whatever it was, it's been thwarted. Oh, Dooley. One day, you'll have a working brain cell between you and yourself. But it's not this day. Oop, a sewer gate. Yeah, back and going further. There's only a way past it. A hammer? Give life, give you lemons, smash those lemons with a hammer, and send the lemon carcass back to life so it knows not to mess with you again. A bit more of a warmongering way of putting it, but yeah. A quote to live by. Meanwhile, oh goodness, I'm back to the good person. Ben Haunty. Sounds like somebody who was meant to die. Paul Bearer Conway. Well, I suppose you could just short it to Paul. Paul B. Tracy Macabre. Macabre. That's how it is. Macabre. That's how I used to always pronounce it when I was a kid. Macabre. Because I've read it in a lot of books, but never actually heard it said out loud for a long time. So, macabre it was until somebody decided to go, what the hell are you even saying? What? It's a bit macabre, isn't it? Crushed by writer's block. We all are one day. Drowned in a sack of overflow. Stack overflow. Paul Bearer Conway painted himself into a corner. Goodness. Never heard what happened to him. Chris Goulston. Eaten alive by bugs. Sounds like that mummy movie I was talking about just before with Brendan Fraser. Oh, there they are. Look here, Slim. We got ourselves a stray zombie. Yeah, stray. Fire a few rounds, chase it off, and we're thankful that it ain't got guts of horde to deal with. Guess we go to the shed. With Smithy. We've been reached! Charge! Ah! Wait. Cracky. Crikey. I apologise. I thought you were Hunt. Come to munch on me brain for military secrets. But I could tell you're a Yankee boy. It's in the stance. Not rigid enough. Shoulders like melted ice cream on a sunny Sunday morning. Rude, but, you know. Seems obscure enough to be useful. Hands off, old boy. Those Huns outside smell dreadful. That's masked for my only protection. It's a nice help. Poor form comment on other man's piece, old chap. Okay. If that's what I think it means. Certainly a joke that went under the belt. Boots of my size. Well, like 'em, old chap. They're yours. Belong to a sergeant of mine in the war. Thanks. Wait a second. These aren't normal boots. They've got metal sockets in them. And mechanical leads. These special shoes that would click on. That's why I have no use for them. How generous. But you can't use that, old chap. I needed to bash some of his bricks should he ever try to enter my bunker. I some more. I have a reason not to stay there. Built myself from the plain parts after I was shot down during the Great War. They say Great War, but really it was a mediocre war at best. Who are you? Brigadier Reginald Smith. Smith to my friends. Of course, I have no friends. No time for friends in the army, eh? Surely you're not still in the army. My dear chap, when you sign up for life. Blimey, ain't jolly well now. Crashed here, young man. Took a job as a grave digger, as I wasn't a citizen. All happened some time ago, I should imagine. I feel bad, my friend. I do feel like that sometimes. Could be 2 days or 2 weeks, who knows? 20 years, perhaps. Just a scratch. Should have seen the hunt when we were done with them. Ah, you should have seen the crocodile. You're a military man. Can you help me with the fight? Help me with the war effort? Sounds spiffy. Still have my medical kit. Let's see. There's my mess tin. Things seem messy enough here already. A water bottle. It's been shot up. Ground sheet. A sheet would probably be more use. I haven't ground up. It's not looking good, old chap. I'll tell you what. Take my gas mask. It's over there on the shelf. Anything to stop the Fritz in his tracks. Oh, how kind. And that's what you learn, my friends. Sometimes you just have to take a bit of time to speak to the geriatrics. You never know, they might give you a house. Now those gremlins. Now. Ah, the water tower. What can I do up here? The moon. Another crime scene, eh, Moon? Think it's time we had a little talk down at the station. Ah, that was a poor joke. Pipe. To excess water around the sewers. Church. Find a way to go at them without going through the broken window. I can't really put the boots on, can I? Something else would click in. Ah. Perhaps I can put these in? Stilts, eh? Can I wear those stilts? Here we are. Agent McScream, what are you doing here? What are us doing anywhere? I need to save whoever is trapped in the bell tower, then figure out a plan to get the crypt and stop that ritual. Okay. Oh no, it's Chief Ghoulie. Ah, he's clearly seen that monster from the Holy Grail. Monty Python from the Holy Grail. What's going on here? What are you doing on the bright side? Me innards. Are you okay? Been shot right in the gut. So it was you and McScream was going to a shooting at. That it were, son. Burning up from the inside out, I am. Darkside bullets is not like yours. Well, them being full of cursed components, as it were. What can I do for help? Can we remove the bullet? Cannot be removed normally, son. I need some purified water to wash the badness out. I'll have a look around. Vestige tree. Nice chair. Couldn't conversate for a case, could I? No. Could I, though? No. But could I? Take the letter opener. Ooh, nice. Ooh, a very holy letter opener. Hoping those holy letters. And core religious text from all the major faiths. I know it's just saying, just in case. Man's hedging his bets. I like a man who hedges his bets. Shredder, heavy-duty shredder. Could probably even tear up clothes. Strange foreshadowing. Okay. Stained glass window. No. Alright. Gnarly. I thought you were hollow, dead. Total wipeout on my end, bro. Right. Do you have a towel I can borrow? Salesman of extreme sporting goods, from scuba tanks to hang gliders. Oddly, face paints. Why do you have all this? Dude, I like to extreme to the max. And you can't extreme to the max without painting your face. Oh, but scuba tank is bust. I lost the mouthpiece. I'm gonna throw it out. Mind if I take it? Sure. Dude, enjoy. A strange priest, but I've met stranger. At least this one isn't a criminal. Perhaps. Probably is, actually. But you know, of less dramatic crime, like smoking weed, or the devil's lettuce. Just talk to him. How had like holy water, my friend amigo? Mush burgers. Given the circumstances, I'm happy to be topside and not drowning in a swell of undead. Want me to get you out of here? If you can cause a break-in that would wave the undead, I can get myself out. How will I do that? Like, surfer listens to the sea. Maybe you should listen to the dead. That actually might work. Good idea. The Lord speaks through me, Broseph. Lord of the Waves, I suppose. Oh, smart. Meant to hold an extreme sports holiday, but I stayed to bless some babies. What a good man. Bro, I will not make that mistake again. I take it back. Far out, dude. Happy to share the Lord's liquid. Very strange way of putting that. Yes, I agree, Detective McQueen. Don't say it like that. Goodness. Not on you, but you can hate my dregs, dude. It's not a mush to mush a marlow. Suppose I'll pour it on cheap cool? Thank you, sir. Feel better now? Much better. Ready to fight all the fusses of people once more. I knew I was right about you. Good egg, this one. Godspeed. The pews. I have a scuba tank, a letter opener, gas mask. What am I gonna do with these? This might take the full hour, this case. We'll see. Indeed. Polish it myself. No. Letter opener on the sensor. Scuba on the sensor. Gas mask on the sensor. Where are the gas masks? Shred clothes, eh? Professor in the pits of agony. He's recovering now. Only if you consider getting better to be recovering. I should investigate air and decide what I must do next. As must we all. Brains? I'm arguing. If only I could understand them. That was easier than I thought. Everything is easy for the ignorant. Hey, let's find out what those zombies are saying. Okay, let's try this again. Brains. They seem to be angry and confused. I could disguise myself as one of them. I think I could unionize them and lead them away from the church. By the power of the unions, we rise up. Two alive. Gas mask, perhaps? Scuba tank? Now, who would be able to give me a way to look dead? Ah, face paint. Yes, this fella has face paint. I can do that. 110%, bro. Percents only go up to 110, bro. 110. Fine. I yield to your pressure. Okay. Skilled, high-level zombie makeup applied, I'm sure. Probably had a background in theatre makeup. Well, Dad, my skin is grey, but my clothes are too new looking. Oh, not the jacket. Tragic. Such a nice jacket. The various units under my leadership. Let's go. Are you actually going to be calm about it? I'm going to give it a miss. Mamma mia! It's a zombie horde! Run, Slim! Nice. Guess we'll use the car keys on the mafia car. Now, maybe I stop them under the tower and dump a heap of water on them. Sounds like it'd be a great idea. Enter these crypts. Stop right there. Too late, Brightsider. Alexander Pope. I'll corpse. I live! He no zombie. He's a human, you fools. Oh no. Destroy him! So this is how it ends. Not with a bang, but with me whimpering. Classic. Indeed classic. I should use that in the next title of my video. I think this is about to give. Deus Ex Machina. The water tower. And those markings of someone corpse someone's soul into the doomed body. Maybe I go back to the fella and get him to bless all the rainwater? Come on, priest. I need to bless the water tower. Bro, are you for real, bro? Got all the undead in the sewers and need to flush them fast. I've been waiting to be asked to churn out that much good god juice, like, literally forever. Oh, literally. You have a distinct way of talking about your faith. That is for certain. What can I say, bro? The Lord is my surf guy, and we hang tight and hang often. And I want to bring the whole world out on the waves with us. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Reminds me of that whole analogy of the Lost and the Storm. By, was it the Salvation Army fellow who did that one? General Booth. John Wilkes Booth. Isn't he the one that had that analogy about the waves and the people lost in it? This guy's the opposite. But we, the Lord and I, take the safety much so seriously. Take this life ring with you, in case you get caught up in the flood. The flood to wash the sinners away. Super biblical, bro. Super biblical. Dude, bro, I'm gonna do my thing, bro. May the big G be on your side. Sounds like a gang boss. Or a rapper. That probably is a rapper. Oh. Life ring indeed. Ready, so how do I actually do this though? Perhaps I just drive the car to the tower legs? If I crash into the water tower, the zombie was being nuked for sure. Do we drown? Make sure I get somebody to breathe first. Okay. Now, let's go all action movie on this and drive a car into the thing. Cowabunga. I'll take that as a yes. Well, I haven't heard cowabunga since I've been Since I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with younger relatives. Off to his vacay indeed. That's one way of getting away. Rudder's locked in place and the car's good to go. Bam! And the zombies are gone. Dooley. You're a little wet behind the ears, but I'm okay. Glad to hear it. Oh no. He lives. You took my minions. I'll create new ones, starting with your friend. Hold on, Dooley. Damn, if only there was a way I could send Dawn back to the Darkside. These ways. Send him back to the Darkside. Dawn corpse you. Got the ritual markers in this ring and turned into a makeshift portal. I wasn't thinking of that, but it worked, so. Top. Left. Right. Goodness. To look around the microphone to find the right symbols. There we are. This thing. This one. I think I got the hang of this game, I think. One final one, this one. Improvised portal. Just beam me up, Scotty. Enjoy your exile back to the dark side. You okay, Dooley? I'll live, Detective. Good. I was worried about you there for a minute, buddy. Let's get you out of these sewers. Now then. We have arrested for the rest of his accomplices and locked him away. This cooperated to reduce his sentence. Reverse the ritual side effects that has raised the dead in your city. It should be all the undead is back to being plain old dead. Good, because I believe I have no idea how I was going to fix that. That was crazy dangerous, magic guy. I was young and innocent. Easily misled. What happened it happened half an hour ago. I've grown a lot in that time. A new man, ready for parole, I'd say. Oh, truly, isn't that what we all are? Anyway, are you with this, Brightsiders? You're welcome. I'd say any time, but let's just make sure this never happens again. Absolutely. Let's get to processing this, lad agent. Sometime later. Dick Brickman here with Detective McKing, who just received a medal for stopping the riots across the city. Can you tell me, Dick Brickman? And them, the viewers of Dick Brickman, what happened, Detective? There were riots across the city, and, now there aren't. Light on details there, Detective. Your wife, the mayor, is confident. Is that a conflict of interest? No. There you have it, friends. No conflicts and one fancy medal. Congratulations to the detective. This is me, Dick Brickman. After all that, I've forgotten Dooley's voice again. After all that, I can't believe he got a medal instead of you. That's it. They're saying that the water tower burst a few days prior and got tainted by the dead bodies before leaking into the reservoir, giving everyone temporary madness. At least we know what happened. You're a hero, Detective. Thanks, buddy. Means a lot. I suppose that's the end of that. Interesting. Almost exactly an hour. Well, I suppose. How do you all enjoy your Mother's Day? Anyone do anything entertaining? I played the dreaded board games, that's what I did. Shivers up my spine. But otherwise it was quite good. My mother's still running around, quite lively. It's all very nice. Ooh. Ate food. Wow. I suppose you do that on every day. But yes, eating food is an important part of a day, even Mother's Day. Ooh. Goodness gracious. Far more tired than I expected to be. I am too used to Brendan and John Romero. Everyone in a game with its whole mess started. A game jam? What's that? Oh, there's the X-Files. David Lynch, Mark Frost, Carl Macklin for reasons. No more pixels were harmed in the making of this game. Sun's wrists were carpal tunneled, however. A tale truly as old as time. Computers and carpal tunnel. I'm pretty sure you met on that budget cruise there one time. Any photos you have of him in there are fictional and should be burned for posterity. Fiction, especially that stuff about ghosts and all that, but also especially anything Dooley said. The message was 100% not from the people who live inside your fridge, and we certainly didn't shrink down Twin Lakes from your previous world and turn it into a video game. Unauthorized reproduction of Fallout parties, sporadically unauthorized and registered trademarks. There you go. Probably get away with it, but you're being an ass. Ah, piracy. It's true. You're probably gonna get away with it, but you're being an ass. Indeed, indeed. And there's the moon. Yep. Free as a bird. The Darkside detective will return. Yes, I did recently see on the page of this thing there's a second one of these. Just came out, just as I was about to start playing this one. Ooh, good fun. And back to the title screen we go. I assume there's no more. Oh, there are bonus cases, but we are going to ignore that. Maybe some other time. Oop, wrong one. Ooh, actually, I'll jump to the bigger screen. Oops. Yes, I am not going to do that. Too much work. Ooh. There we are, there we are. That is indeed a wrap. That'll be those 3 extra cases. There are a few extra cases, but perhaps next time. I'm thinking of actually moving to a more horror-style game next time. I really haven't played many horror games. I've had quite a bit of experience with other games. You know, I have a lot of time when you're sitting around at Christmases with people who've just gone, "Oh, tickle the chat." Oh, of course. It's you again, isn't it? You always want that. Let me set up the old thing. My neck is about to start snapping because I have to reach across. There we are. Ugh, my back is about to crack. Crackling like a piece of paper. It's quite confused, isn't it? Got a bit of snapped arms. Hey, figured it out. Yep, it has. Fun little piece of technology. There you go. Get back over there. For some reason it's not behind the chat this time, but there we are. Oop, my arm's snapping all over the place. My arm's snapping all over the place. I never knew I had this many double joints. Maybe I'm a zombie, like the ones from the game. What would you do if that was the case? What would you do? Oh! That looked quite ominous, that face. I think I'm about to murder somebody. Goodness. Terrifying. Rather than my dislocating joints and shattering elbows, perhaps next time we'll start a horror game. I have a couple of horror games. Oh, that's the microphone being picked up, I think. It is covered in a white sock, so it's probably thinking it's my arm. A couple of games we could play next time. Anyone have any preferences? a random... Oh, what the... Goodness gracious, what happened there? This thing is very confused. Not all technology is perfect, I suppose. Oof. How very fun. It's fun just watching my character just completely go just buck wild. Well, let's just pause the tracker, that'll probably stop it. What's the choices for next week, if I'm going to do a game, I suppose, would be the Blair Witch game, based on that movie. Or something like, what was the other one? It's called Layers of Fear. I've seen it before, and I've saw it at Christmas once when I was seeing someone else play it, but... Which one do you think? The Blair Witch Venerable series, or Layers of Fear, which I don't even know is any good. They're both probably going to be multiple weeks long, considering we only ever play an hour. That's not counting the times I might do something else, but which one do you think would be nice? The Blair Witch or Layers of Fear. They're both relatively short, but who knows? Well, perhaps leave a comment after the stream ends, if you want any preference. We'll see. The Blair Witch? Yeah, it seems to be quite a well-produced game, and it seems to be the shorter of the two, so perhaps we'll go with that next. Get all ominous, turn off the lights. Drink less gin, so I'm more afraid. But, as we say it, I think it's time to say goodbye and good night. If I was a 90s or early 2000s Australian kid show, I'd sing some kind of dramatic song about going to sleep, which put with a minor key could sound very ominous. But I can't, because I'm not that skilled. So, goodbye and good night. I hope your rest is nice, and I hope you had a nice Mother's Day. And I hope the mothers out there that listen to this in posterity. To posterity? I'm not too sure how that phrase is used. Had a nice Mother's Day. So, goodbye and good night.